Oddly enough, I think the first time that I could really put my finger on what it is I loved about Rick as a writer was when he was a teammate on a basketball court, a pickup game in Orlando, Florida. All heart, all soul, all guts, all brain. That's what he was like as a teammate, and that's what he's like on a page when you're reading him. There's each sentence with Rick, you just feel his intensity. Each paragraph, you feel his passion. He's just all in. He's all there. There's no distance, no abstraction, no lighting up a pipe and smoking it. You just feel like Rick is right there with you when you're reading him.
I always wanted to be a writer, always, from the time I was a little kid. And I didn't think I could be. I never knew what you did to become a writer. I loved reading. That was probably where it all started. I was an English literature major, but I still didn't think there could be a career in this. But I always was a subscriber to Sports Illustrated, played a lot of sports, and I thought, maybe, just maybe, I could do something, since I know this magazine pretty well from having read it week after week, year after year. Maybe there'd be something I could do. And if I did something, it would have to be first person. I figured that much out because there was no way. I didn't know how to type. I couldn't use a typewriter. I didn't know the journalism pyramid. Didn't know anything about journalism. Nothing.
I want to congratulate my good friend Rick Telander. He's been a true landmark and influential voice in our business, whose work has helped shape the coverage of college football, of race and sports. He's helped elevate the Super Bowl game story to a new level. And maybe most importantly, he's been a good guy and a mentor to dozens of writers, both with his work ethic, with his prose, and with some of his practical advice, such as that every writer must have 2 desks. And so you'll see behind me, I've got 2. Anyway, Rick, congratulations, man. I can't wait to celebrate in person.
But when I finally got a story that I knew was unique, when that got published in Sports Illustrated in 1972, that's when I knew the possibility was there. And it was the greatest feeling I ever had in my life, because it was my whole future opening up possibly.
As you get this Lifetime Achievement Award, I want to thank you for all of the moments in my life that you've been crucial to, including inspiring me to be a writer, becoming a colleague at SI, and becoming a friend. But most of all, as a reader, I want to thank you on behalf of all these other readers who've admired your work over the years. Congratulations on the award, and I hope to see you someday soon.
But I had to be sharp and wary and careful, because I was coming at it from a tangent. I was not coming to it from the usual work at a student newspaper, work at a newspaper, start at the bottom, and then work your way up, and finally start writing longer pieces that might get published in a place like Sports Illustrated. I was coming at it from kind of top down, like I'm writing longer pieces. I better do them damn well. I better be very careful about what my topics are. So that was when it started, really, when I was, 23 years old.
Hey Rick, Dave Kindred here. I first met you in a press box somewhere. Then I saw you in that smoke-filled room with all those old Chicago great curmudgeons. And now here we are, together again. Congratulations, Rick. Great body of work. Proud to be in your company.
When I was writing, the type of things I was writing, I was kind of getting inside the athletes' minds. And a lot of times I knew what they were talking about. I knew what it was like to be really in pain after a football game. No specific injury, but just your whole body hurt. Like, you'd fallen down the stairs. No bones broken or anything, but you just ached. And that would last, a couple of days. So I knew when these pro players or even college players would say, yeah, get out of bed the next morning. I knew instinctively what they were talking about. I also knew what the joy of winning was and the incredible sadness of losing. And perhaps the real great grandeur of sport in my mind is when individuals come together as a team. And the team is greater than, the whole is much greater than the individuals. And you see that in teams. And when I would see that when I was covering something, I knew that I was witnessing something. An offensive line, 4 guys working together. This guy influencing block a block on this defensive tackle so that the guard can pull and has just that extra inch of space. Little things like that fascinated me about the game. And I think that came from my own background and just being a sports guy, a sports nut.